I agree. I think there is something a little weird with this mouse. It seems to like double click when I'm trying to single click.
Mm-hmm. And the part where it's doing it, I can't seem to phase out. It might be just not getting new one.
Yeah. I'm just building a deck here. Trying to do a tricolor dinosaur stompy deck. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'll really use that tonight, because I want to get in and stay in Bronze 2. Whenever I get into Bronze 2, I get kicked back out again. So I think that using decks that I know work is probably a better strategy in that case. Yeah, I just made it into rank 2, Bronze rank 2, last time I played, and I'd like to stay there this time, so we'll see how that goes. How about another one? Oh, oh, that's not staying out, but I will take its power for myself. This is 3 or less, right? Yeah. I'd rather save the trial until I have more stuff out to get more use out of it. Though I guess it didn't matter. Angel of Sanctions. Oh, it is any permanent. So I'll get rid of Ixalan's Binding. Wait, this is weird. This is like a red-white control deck, or it's not at all working like it's supposed to be. Saw I could wrap it up right there. Thought might as well. Ooh, I got a card. And I got a pack. Let's go see what's in the pack. Ooh, I got 2 packs. Oh. Okay. I would have liked to have seen what the rare was, but that's fine. Ooh, wild card. Ooh, somebody in gold rank, huh? We'll try it. I'm gonna say no attacks. Wow, that's actually pretty high value for just 2 mana. I figure it's okay. I can get back later. Oh. Oh, not the Phoenix. Oh. Oh boy, this is not going my way, is it? 2 land drops missed now? Okay, so I'm dead. Because even if I get another land, there's nothing I can use. Like, I can gain 4 life to draw a card, but it's not gonna matter. So they can still do 7 in the air, so. The challenge today is to cast creature spells, so I want to give them the chance to cast their creature spells if they want. Especially when it looks like it's going to be over pretty quickly. I can at least cycle and try to get something. And at least I know I'm not in the situation of last game where I only have 2 land and can't do anything. This isn't really the deck where I want to have a slow start, though. Maybe I'll switch to red-white dinosaurs after this, since this deck isn't being nice to me right now. Oh boy! Next turn I can play something. Ooh, they're tricolor. I'm glad that resolved. I gained life, so now I'm going to put out Crested Sunmare and start having some indestructible guys. Okay. I guess they want to embalm it next turn. Oh, okay. Yay! Yeah, that didn't really seem to be going their way. Fathom Fleet Captain! Always good to have another one of those. Kind of been wanting to build like a black pirates, maybe splashing in one of the other colors, but well, I have the colors, so I'm gonna keep it. Can you check to make sure that I'm live?
For sure our results again.
Okay.
You are.
Cool, thank you. And see, here we go. Pays off. Okay. does it resolve? Oh, it does resolve, but it doesn't matter. Good to know that we probably won't be countering. We will not be. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 for Frill Death Spitter. And then, I'll give it First Strike. Kinda defeats the purpose of the Enrage thing, but it's still a 4/3 with First Strike, so. Okay. Now see, why would it do that? This is why you have to tap the mana yourself. You know, it's really weird. I feel totally comfortable in terms of temperature, except for my right hand is freezing.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, I can even feel it if I'm holding it over my left hand. My right hand is just cold. If I can get up to 8, I can take care of it. Or just save that. That also works. Do a Trial of Solidarity. My thing could potentially die, but... See if they choose to block or not. They don't. So I'm going to take 5. But I prefer to settle more than 1 when I can. But being that this is the Dimir build, and that's one of like 5 creatures that are in the deck, it's probably worth it to just settle. And hopefully it doesn't get countered. Which of course it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 away from being able to take care of it, though. With that. The double whammy. Just target it twice. Though, did we decide if the enchantments are the same way? Hmm. Why it wants to keep tapping my mountains, I have no idea. I gain the life either way. I'll say you can't block.
Wow.
They're probably happy to eternalize that. Yeah, I think I played that wrong. I just don't like playing against this deck, and everyone is playing it. It's like every third game is against this deck. I can see why. Wins against me most of the time. Sure. Yeah, I should have used the, I wouldn't have had enough that turn, but I should have used the thing's ability to target it and then use a cast out or something. Not utilizing my cards to the best of their ability. But now I can do both. Okay. I'm probably gonna die anyway. But that's off the field at least. Yeah, the Champion of Wits is pretty great. Ooh, not quite dead. Still not quite dead. I'll have one life left, but it's not looking good. Especially since I already used my settle. always just, I'm hovering right there, right on the edge.
That's cool.
Alright. I'm gonna try a different deck. I kind of want to enhance, I want to throw that, I don't know if I want to do the Blue Pirates or the Precon. Because I have another one of these. So it's like, well, you gotta throw it in, you know? Oh, hello! Good to see you. Happy that you're watching the stream here. I'm just switching decks. Yubi-san? Thank you for the pronunciation guide. I probably would have gone with, you know, Oops-san or something. So, Yubi-san. Yeah, I can stay at 62, I don't care. Everyone does. Well, I will not. Gonna try and get some pirate action. We'll see if I can steal a win. It seems like now that I've hit rank 2, it's just like back and forth, and I can't really advance. And I'm not sure if that's luck or if they're putting me against more difficult opponents. Have you been playing the game at all?
Oh my god.
Alright. I guess it doesn't really matter which color I play. Wow, most of their hand is revealed to me. I guess because I used the kite sail earlier. I could use the magma spray on this, but I think I would rather wait for like a forerunner to come out. I am bronze rank 2, but just barely. And I've kind of been teetering on the edge. I slipped kind of down into 3, but I worked my way back up to 2, and yeah. I got pretty far in the ranking system before everything was wiped. I did Diamond 0, but of course that was it was reversed back then. Like 0 was the worst one, and we also could have as many cards as we wanted, basically. This has been kind of interesting, you know, going back to the start and having to win games in order to get cards to build the decks you want to build. It's fun, though. My opinions on the economy. You're definitely having to work for your cards, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, I know that they probably want you to spend money, you know. So it makes sense that they wouldn't want to make it too easy, but if you put in the time, it seems to be doable. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Magnum Spray the Mistbook Binder, because it can't get any bigger. And this stuff is smaller. Then I'm going to go into combat, attack with everybody. They're going to have to block, or else they die. I haven't played Hearthstone enough to really tell. I know a lot of people who have been playing Magic Arena came over from Hearthstone, but I tried Hearthstone a few times and I didn't get into it. So I can't really have a informed opinion on that. I didn't like how in Hearthstone you could basically kind of fight every creature, because you can aim your attack either at the person's head or at the creatures, and it takes away like the blocking and strategy of that. So I prefer Magic. I'm glad that this game has come out. So depending on what card they search for, I might reserve... I actually feel like Forerunner is worse, because it just gets bigger and bigger, and it becomes hard to deal with, so I might just blow it up. I cannot pay 2, alas. But it also makes it so that the only one they can block is the first strike. So they might choose to not block at all. Or they will. That way they're at 4 instead of 2. Oh! Hooray! See how I'm like just on the edge? I keep like punching my way back in. I will claim Merciless Eternal, Afflict 2. Discard a card, Merciless Eternal gets +2/+2 till end of turn. Afflict is a decent mechanic. I wonder how they decide who to send the beta email to, because I applied in November. I know for me, I played Magic Duels quite a bit, which was the mobile game. And they said they were going to prioritize people who played Magic Duels and Magic Online and like hooked up their ID. So I did that. I'm not sure if you did that. And from there, I don't know if it's like from a hat or something. Random. I also don't know if they took like people's rankings in those games into account. They didn't really say. Yeah, only 2 land, but it's both colors, and it's yeah, I just got a 3rd one, so. I'll do that one. And I just have to remember they have that skull pierce in there. Maybe cast it on. Ha! I don't think I want that to stay out. And they can't counter at the moment, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Gonna do combat, attack. I'm partial to the second main phase. Helps keep the mystery alive. See, if I use this, then I know if I do the search, then I know I'm not getting a land next turn, but that's alright. I shall take action, because I want him done. They could lightning strike something. Yeah, there you go. I'll attack. They can only kill one of them. Oh no! I guess they just don't have land. Combat, attacks, 2 attacks. I will pay 2, because I can't do anything else. Yeah, that's never really what you want to see. That is one thing that doesn't happen in Hearthstone. You don't get mana screwed. But I just prefer Magic. Ooh, another Vanquisher's Banner. Vanquisher's Banner is good, but it's heavy CMC. So I'm not sure if it's really good to have more than one per deck. It probably really depends on the deck. I like that name, Velocelot. Yeah, we'll keep it. I might actually wait to cast this later. Well, let's see what I get. No, I'll cast it now. I really like to get the +1/+1 counter on it, but it's better to get something on the board turn 1. I'll put out Menace Guy. He goes because he's a pirate. They couldn't just go with R or something really cliche. I will put this out, and I'll put this out. Now see, if I had my +1/+1 counter, I could swing him, but I can't, so combat. Attacks. Just swing Menace Guy. He can't be blocked. Oof. Oof. You hurt me. That was good though. I must say nice, because that was real good. I didn't even have the mana open to costly plunder. Boy. Let's do another mountain to keep it even. Let's do this. And then I can crew and make them discard a card. Ha ha ha. Combat attacks. End combat, end turn. The nice thing is, if they try to kill my thing again, I at least have enough open to costly plunder. One, two, this. Submit. And I think that means they won't get their counter. Oh no, they do still get the counter. Alright. See, the annoying thing is I could get rid of one of them, but they would get 3 land out of it. So I don't really want to do that. I guess I'll end. I can always change my mind. They are instants. All the targets aren't there. Got it. That was the part I was missing, because I knew that it gets countered if the target misses, but since it's 2 targets, then yeah, I guess that makes sense. So what I would actually like to do is get rid of that. Give them 3 lands, yeah. Well, I'm probably going to give them... I might give them 2 in a second, because I Forerunner of the Empire, it'll just keep giving them more and more and more. So I probably want to get rid of this as soon as I can. So I am going to give them 2 lands. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, so they get 2, but they only get 2. Lesser of 2 evils. Oh! Oh! Another land! No! Boy, that... When they did 1 damage to everything, that really hurt me. Pirates, they don't have much constitution. They all have scurvy. The scoop phase. Yeah, well... There is a challenge to... Oh, Jesus. There is a challenge today where people are casting creatures, so... Yeah, they're gonna kill me, but they can cast another creature if they want to. Looks like they're not going to, but... I try to let people do their challenges, if it's not going to take too long, you know. I think I did it already. It was cast 15 creatures. Yeah. I can concede a little bit faster, guys. I can take the feedback. I don't want you guys to be bored. Boy, if this can stay out, that'd be really nice. Swing with it on turn 3. It's fine. Aw. Well, I do have to be conscious of that, not just of my opponents, but you guys. In fact, you guys are more important. Who cares about my opponents? And turn. I say no blocks. My turn. I'm actually gonna abrade, so I'll put out the Cinder Baron since I don't need the 3rd mana. And I can use it later. We'll do a few damage to that. We will not pay 2. See, I'm not so much liking the look of this because they're about to kill that. And I don't have anything else in my hand, really. And this doesn't help because they're playing the same deck! Ha ha ha! Alright. What's this guy they've got revealed? My turn. Oh, that's a good card. I will accept that. Hopefully they don't, like, blow it up. Which they probably will. Does this game have music? Sort of? Most of the time it's kind of just ambient sound. Like bird noises and like distant horns and stuff. But occasionally I have heard music. So I don't know if that's like still in development or what's going on with that. I wonder how grinding for packs and cards will be in the final release. Yeah, I'm not sure. It hasn't. I think it'll probably be somewhat like it has been. It hasn't been. It's been fairly consistent. I love this game too. Though, not as much at the moment since I'm losing. Good card, good card. That's a decent card. We'll accept that. I will take this. Magic. It's pretty good. Enjoyable. Oh, I was looking at the Dominaria spoilers last night. I'm very excited. I think this might be it for me if I don't get some removal. Well, got some blockers. Take action. Who do I need? Another Fathom Fleet Captain would probably be the best. And I will not attack. Huh. It's funny because it shows up as Menace, but the art is wrong. Like, it's the card that I searched for in terms of that text, but... Oh. Wow. Um... I think I am gonna block. I wish I could deal the damage and, like, I wish I could do both, but I can't. I can kill it. But no, alas. Oh, now they got their own. Wonder what they're gonna search for. Oh! Great! Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. Wow! Oh, I'm blushing now. Thank you. Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. That's really great. I'm going to scoop this game because I'm not gonna get anything. I'm gonna switch decks too. Let's try... Let me do some vampires. Old Veins. That sounds like they could be a vampire deck too. Well, I could take the risk. I do have a thing that draws a card. That seems kind of risky though. I'll keep. See, I just made the bad move. Whenever you feel like you maybe should mulligan, you should probably mulligan. At least that's what the professor says. But we'll see how it plays out. We'll see if my bad behavior is rewarded. And it is! See? It all worked out. But it didn't work out a couple games ago when I only had 2 land the entire time. It is a vampire deck too! I'm glad I predicted that correctly. Ditto. Yeah. It's there for a reason, and it's definitely great. There are some times when it's really obvious that you should mulligan, like if you only have 1 land or no land. But then there are some times where it's like, okay, I only have 2 land, but I have a lot of 1 and 2 drops in my hand, and, you know, maybe I should keep it. I'm gonna Legion's Landing, and I'm going to Martyr of Dusk. What I'd really like to do is transform that Legion's Landing ASAP. So that I can start pumping out vampires. I will kill one of them. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Mulliganing is very important. Oh, I probably should have played Evolving Wilds there. That's okay. Because I can only do 1 spell anyway. I'll do Forerunner of the Legion. I will take action. And I'm gonna get... Maverin! As I typically do. So now maybe they'll be a little less inclined to swing because I can block with my tutu. Unless their things are tutus, and then... Oh, jeez! Oh, that got out of hand. Ooh, okay. Do I just lose half my life? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's better to keep being able to gain life. And I'm gonna go get a white. And I'm gonna Radiant Destiny, I think. And choose Vampire. Now my things are at least big. They're still probably not big enough. I think this is probably the end. Night going well. Thanks for coming back to the stream. Yeah. Mostly, kind of. It's kind of back and forth. I haven't been keeping hard track, but I think I'm about 50-50. I don't believe Bloodline Keeper is in either set. I haven't seen it. I'm a little confused as to why they didn't swing with everything. Maybe they feel bad for me because they're they're doing so well. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm gonna give that one. And I'm gonna... I should just scoop. There's literally nothing I can do. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy playing Commander as well. And I bought the Commander Precon Vampires and had a lot of fun dressing that up. Got some Ixalan block stuff in there. Got some, oh, spooky. Why can't I think of the name? Shadows over Innistrad. Got some of those. Yeah. And of course, Edgar Markov as the commander, because he's so good it's almost broken. Oh yeah? Ooh, I feel like I might sneeze. Nope, it's okay. Yeah. He'll still lose the one life. He'll block it, it won't die, so might as well. Thank you! Yeah! Yeah, it was a good weekend. I had a nice time. I didn't really do anything. Oh, I did do something kind of cool. I went to a sushi place that's new. That's awesome. Just getting a bunch of friends or family together and playing Magic is just, it's nice. I'm gonna say no blockers because I want to put Legion's Landing out and then transform it. Oh, that's the only thing I'll be able to cast. That's okay though. Hmm. Four wins, 3 losses. That's good. Did you, were you playing any particular format? That's cool animation. I've never played her before. Ooh. Golden Demise. Alright. Hopefully I can beef up my stuff a little bit before Osgang casts that. Ooh. That will help. Went to the card shop, got pre-built decks, played a few games with those before getting out the really powerful ones. Like the Planeswalker decks. I should have just swung with everything. They're just gonna blow it all up anyway. I need to get better at this. I have it in my mind what I'm gonna do, and then I start talking and then I forget what I was gonna do. It's okay. That'll be helpful when I can cast it. Which I can't, so I'm dead. Yup. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, I'm not dead yet. I'm just probably dead. Because they're almost certainly gonna cast something to explore one more time, and then it'll be a little bit bigger. Interesting. Aw, Vraska doesn't say anything. A lot of the time the Planeswalkers will say like a phrase or something when they come into the battlefield. I am at 1. I am at 1. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I gained 4 life. It's not enough. Okay. The Nico Bolas Planeswalker deck is actually not that bad. I know Planeswalker decks are, more for casual play and stuff, but it has some decent cards in there, so. In my opinion. Keep. Yeah. I didn't know that they had pre-constructed decks in the tribes. That's interesting. No. I'm gonna put this out first. Because they're a blue deck, they can probably counter things later. And I'd really like to have a creature out on the battlefield. Though I love my curses. Pirate Minotaurs. Huh. Yeah, I mean, Nico Bolas is not to be trifled with. Man, if I had cast Trespasser's Curse, I would have been able to get away with that. Blue decks, man. Blue decks. I really want to build a cycling deck. I feel like cycling is the way to get around the Dimir deck that has been dominating me, at least. This is only target creature. So I will say Trespasser's Curse. You. So that way, sure, you can cycle and pay extra and make your drakes, but you'll lose 1 life and I will gain 1 life for each one. Ha 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 ha. Your girlfriend ends up beating you a lot when you play Magic right after you played a teaching game with her. I mean, I feel like Magic is not... It's not that hard to pick up, really. You get the basics down, and then, the cards say what they do. And especially, like, if you gave her a good deck to play with, then sure. A Power White Angel deck. There is a new Dominaria card that's going to be coming out that she will probably like. It's an angel that says other angels get lifelink, I think. I think maybe +1/+1, something like that. I was excited about it when I saw it. Gonna get rid of my Adanto. Womp womp. See, if I Bishop of Binding the token, then it doesn't gain the strength. Acroma, Absent, and Iona. I mean, those are great angels. They definitely are. Yeah, I just think that new Dominaria card is going to be, like, a needed addition to Angel Tribal, because it helps other angels. Mass Calcify. I have a Mass Calcify in my commander. I have a mono white commander deck that Darien, King of Keldor, is the commander. And I run a Mass Calcify in that because it's fun for... I am actually going to cast this. Okay. Four copies, yeah. Well, you can do that in those kinds of decks. Yeah, Commander, they only let you do, Yeah. Sometimes you gotta put decks on the shelf, you know? Sometimes it's just too much. I think I already told you about my Derevi deck that nobody wanted to play against. It is really strong right out of the box. That is definitely true. How close am I to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8? Because I could Pride of Conquerors, but... Yeah, I mean, I'd say of the commander decks that came out for 2017, the vampire one, it's like you really don't need to change it that much. Captivating Vampire is so good, especially with Edgar as the commander, because you have that many vampires. Does it resolve? It does! I am shocked. I should have played this. Whoops. I made a mistake. I thought I had a mana open, and I didn't. So now I can't do the trick. One vampire that you gotta put in. There's an uncommon. I'm actually not gonna attack. I don't want to lose my guys. There's one particular uncommon from, I think it's Shadows over Innistrad. He's a 1-drop, and oh god, what's the name? I think it's something aristocrat, indulgent aristocrat, and you pay. He's a 1/1, and you can pay 2 and sack a creature, and you put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. It's so broken in that deck. Yeah, the Wizards one was definitely kind of like a build your own or something. I'm going to do combat. Attacks. I'm going to do this and this. 2 attackers. Yeah, the Wizards one... Again, I think there are a couple of... Sorry. There are a couple good cards in there, but it doesn't really come together, and I think, again, with the new... Oh, geez. Resolve, I guess? Pay 8? Ha! No. With the Dominaria, I think it's gonna be helped a little bit, because there's some more wizard tribal type cards that are gonna come out in that. This is turning out to be a kind of windy game, isn't it? Problem is, they can just keep making more as long as they keep... I'm just gonna end. I don't want to lose either one of these creatures. What I'm hoping is that they're gonna cycle a bunch more to make a bunch of drakes. They're gonna make their offensive, and then I can settle them. That is the hope. Oh! Ooh! I forgot that this was in... I haven't seen anybody play that card yet. I also can sit and do nothing. One nice thing is that it seems like they don't have life gain, so it's at least not... They're not gaining anything back. Yes! Indulgent Aristocrat. Yep. The only sad thing about this is that they're gonna countervailing winds it. And I can't pay 10 or whatever the heck it is. So, yeah. I don't know, man. No blocks. Your vampire deck is built to stack bonuses like a sliver deck, then steal your creatures as well as making them vampires. Yeah. And Captivating Vampire is definitely good for that. I am not I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be able to beat this. So...
Your weapons won't help you win.
I'm going to give up, sadly. Especially with the Gideon out, then it's like my one creature that I have out doesn't do any combat damage. I'm gonna switch decks too. Anybody have a preference for a deck that I should use? Obviously I have the precons, and then white tokens is cats and vampires and trying to get as much out on the board as possible. Don't pick the blue deck because I still need to work on that. There's black and blue pirates. I missed an opportunity there. I should have called it bruising pirates. There would have been enough space. Red, white, dinosaurs, and then I just kind of threw this together this evening and I haven't tried it out yet. So, I'm not sure if anybody has any preference. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the store and get packs. What needs to be done on blue? It needs to work. So, kind of the idea was drawing lots of cards and hitting with unblockable creatures and then eventually getting out like a Glyph Keeper or a Nizal to finish the job. But, I don't know. It was losing like every game that I played it with. So if you want, I can choose it. This kind of goes against the goal, though. It sounds fun. I guess I can try it. Let's look at it like the actual deck itself or in action. And fix it. Okay. Yeah, so it has the Mist-Cloaked Herald, and it has, some merfolk stuff. Why do I have Arcane Adaptation in here? I guess because of the Deep-Root Waters? But I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure if there are really enough other creatures to justify that. Yeah, unfortunately it has a delay. I'm not sure how to fix that. Slippery Scoundrel. He's cool. How many cheap creatures? Not many. It has the Mist-Cloaked Herald, and then these are all not. One Siren Storm Tamer. River Sneak, if you consider that cheap. It's only 2. So, 6. And then we start getting into the 3, you know, Kopala, Slippery Scoundrel, that's 4. So 4 3-drop creatures. Crafty Cutburst I kind of consider more like a counterspell in a way than a creature, even though it is a creature, but... And then you start getting into the bigger ones. They have a blue-green build, where River Heralds, and that's worked a lot better. More cheap flying. Probably? Let me see. Double click. Some cheap flyers. Shaper's Apprentice has flying as long as you control another merfolk. But that's not guaranteed in this deck. Good try. Yeah. I do have one with the wind and Cartouche of Knowledge, with which, you know, 4 enchantment auras that make creatures flying. How many uncommon wild cards do I have? I have 12. I can get another Siren Stormhammer. Siren Stormhammer is really good. This is 3. I don't know if you consider that cheap, but... And then we're kind of getting into more expensive stuff. How many counter spells? If you have to add a card to make it fly, we're losing quality, or we're losing quality, yeah. Counter spells. 2 Essence Scatters, a negate, 2 cancels, so that's 5. Not a ton. Maybe I'll remove the Siren Lookout then, since it's a mid-range. I could always add another negate. Most of the stuff is flying or unblockable anyway, so we probably don't need as much of that. Where's the other one? One with the wind. Can I get 8 flyers? Or, oh, 8 counterspells. Probably. I think there are a few in here that I'm not using. Counter. Yeah, I could throw in an extra cancel. A sensor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could do even more. Maybe throw in a Supreme Will instead of a... Oops. No! I'm sorry! Ah! To take out one of the... There. Well, we're above... We're at 64 right now. 64 cards in the deck, but it's 25% creatures, 38% non-creatures. So it's leaning a little on the non-creature side. How many draw extras do I have? I know I have 2 ops. Curious Obsession draws me cards. Cartouche of Knowledge draws a card. I'll get rid of the other one with the wind. Chart of Course draws 2 cards. And then I think I have another creature that allows me to draw cards in cases. Yeah, when merfolk do combat damage, which they will do if they're unblockable. So, yeah. So I do have a decent amount of card draw. And at this point I'm only at 63, which isn't too bad, especially since it's only one color, so it's like I'm not likely to be mana screwed. I think it wasn't able to hold its own against more aggressive decks. So the fact that we've added more counter spells to make it more truly a control deck will probably help. Because essentially I wasn't having enough counter spells or controlling type things to be able to stop the threats, and I also was simultaneously not having enough creatures to finish the job. Are there walls? I don't think there are any walls in this set. At least none that I have. I can check for unowned cards. Wall, singular. I have Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. Oh, Swallower. That's why it pulled it up. But yeah. So there are a few walls, but not very many. I have 1 currently. And I could add a desert or 2 to make it worthwhile. Whoops. Oh. Fix the lands. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I can add a... Where'd it go? There it is. It's a common, so I have several of those wild cards. So I'll add 1 more. it's different, so maybe now we should give it a shot. See how it goes. Thank you for your advice. Oh, do I have any mass tap or return permanents? I do. River's Rebuke is in there. One card that isn't in there that maybe could be is that Merfolk that taps all creatures. I could throw that in. Tempest Caller. I think I need a new mouse. It keeps like double clicking when I'm only single clicking. So River's Rebuke. Why do I have Windstrider? I guess because it's a flyer and I can flash it in. Yeah. Do you think 67 is too many? That might mess up the mana. Or I can just throw in a couple more islands or something, I guess. Lands are at 36%. That's not bad. We'll try. Okay. Well, good opening hand. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kumena's Awakening draws me cards too. I forgot to point that out earlier. Ooh boy, here comes an aggressive deck. And I have Negate, which is non-creature spell, and this is probably a creature-based deck. Fighting aggro's will be the worst, yeah. Aggro is usually how, well, I don't know. I guess I'm not super aggro. I think I'm more aggro, more on the aggro side of the spectrum than control, though. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna wait because they're probably gonna play this next turn, and I can steal their token. It helps to minimize the damage. I think they probably have that. Add counters to merfolk. And I don't have the mana to counter it, so. What are they doing? What's buffing their cards? This stupid card. Deep Root Elite. Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield under their control, they put a +1/+1 counter on target merfolk they control. It's a fantastic card. I'm gonna leave mana open for the counter spell. Yes, yes it is. I don't even think I should attack. See, I can help to prevent it from getting extremely out of control, because once you do Deep Root Waters, then they're getting 2 +1/+1 counters every time, because, you know, they have the regular merfolk and then the token, and those both count. Ay, ay, ay. So here's the thing. They again have that 2 suspicious mana open for that, you know, put a +1/+1 counter on a merfolk and a creature. I could chunk block this to try to kill it, but if they have that spell, then both of my things will die needlessly. I think I have to try though, or I can do this one. Or that, yeah, that also works. Okay, well, I am pretty sure I'm dead. I don't have any counterspells in my hand. The only counterspell I got this entire time was the negate. I mean, we could try to put in some more counterspells and have fewer creatures. There are more counterspells that aren't in here. I think I only have one copy of that. No. Throw in another negate. I have 3 cancels already. That's Supreme Will. There's also the Hogswoggle, or whatever. Hornswaddle wasn't the number of creatures, it was the added power to them. Oh yeah! Totally! I think that card is just difficult to deal with. And he played it, you know, turn 2. There wasn't really much I could do about it. That was just a good a good play. Where is that card? I thought it's a 2-drop. It's like Swoggle or something. Yeah, Hornswoggle. Oh, okay, it's a 3-drop. There. And then, yeah. Like vitamins? Well, 4 land is pretty good, and I do have a counterspell, but I can't play anything the first 2 turns. I think I'm going to keep it anyway. Hopefully they just don't go super fast out of the gate. You would have mulliganed? Yeah. Oh, geez. And now, of course, I'm only drawing land. That's okay. I don't mind a Champion of Wits being out. You don't really want to counter these cards. Okay, now I have 2 counterspells in my hand, so that's not bad. I do not like that one, so I will counter that. I'll play Race Siren Storm Tamer, because I'll still have enough mana. Try to always make it look like you have one to bluff them. Oh yeah, totally. I just wanted to get the 1 creature out to begin with, but now, like, I could play Slippery Scoundrel, but I'm not going to. And Siren Storm Tamer, in itself, counters a target spell or ability that targets me or a creature I control. No blockers. And you don't have to tap it in order to use that ability, so I can still, like, attack with it and stuff. I think I'm going to put Curious Obsession on one of these guys. I'm just not sure which one. I think I'm going to put it on Kapala, actually. If it resolves. And I want to wait a little bit. I vote no. A breed. And actually, I know I'm not a beginner, I'm just typing what I would do with that type of deck. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, because I am like, not good at control decks. I'm actually going to cast this now, because they only have 1 mana untapped, so they probably can't counter it. And it's pretty hard to get rid of once it's out. It's X-proof. I mean, already, this is like a better start than I've ever had with this deck. So I think you know what you're talking about a little bit. And I'm glad I put it on Kapala, because now Kapala is big enough where I will be drawing the cards. I'm probably still going to lose because I don't think I can kill them fast enough, but I'm drawing cards, so maybe I'll find an answer. If I get 2 islands, I'm going to cry. Okay, good. Draw. Alright. Put out an island. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to swing with everything. And then when he goes to kill me, I'm going to flash out my Windstrider and kill his guy. That is what I'm thinking right now. I believe that math works out. And that will end. And basically it depends on if they have a counterspell, which they have. Ugh. Oh, but I don't have enough mana! What are the odds if I put it to the bottom? Maybe I'll get a negate or something. Nope! And I'm pretty sure that won't work. No, it will not. That was at least better. It was better, even though it was still bad. Let's try it one more time. I think we can do this. I think we can. I just need to do better. Now I think it's not so much the build, it's just me. You have to think several steps ahead. Because with that, I mean, that was an Izzet build. I should have been thinking to myself, ooh, they might have a counterspell here. Down to 3, relax. Yeah! Yeah, like I said, it was a lot better than it's been previously. put out River Sneak. Smart. Smart. That's real good. No blockers. That's pretty nifty. But it's gonna go back to your hand. That's a really good combo. I need to make. I had a deck previously that played off of the Adonto and let me take my turn first. Are any of these helpful? I mean, this could be helpful. And then I still leave 2 untapped for the counter. We'll keep recasting it. Adonto Vanguard and that enchantment that gives +1/+1 and lifelink and makes a token. It's great because then when Adonto Vanguard attacks, see, he built the deck that I had built essentially. When you enchant it, it makes it so that it's doing 4 damage. So then you can make it indestructible, and the damage like negates. You lose 4, but then you gain 4. So, yeah. No blocks. And damage. End of combat. I'm a opt. Do I want another Slippery Scoundrel right now? I'll put it to the bottom. My turn. Yeah, I'd rather have another counterspell in my hand. Okay. This is Operation Try Not to Die. So I'm gonna end. Oh, no. I can't have that happen. It can't be 3-1 first strike. No, no, no. That might be worse. If I could get a River's Rebuke right now, that would be really great. Nope, I got an island. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, see, I used the, I mean, I'm sure it's one of those, it was 10 seconds later. Yeah, but I was able to use the, you know, +0, +3, so that it would live, and the other one would die. Yeah. I think I'm gonna swap decks, if you don't mind. I'll do Merfolk still, but we'll do the green-blue one. We'll see if that goes any better. Because I'm way back into rank 3 again. I'm trying to move forward, man. Trying to move forward. No, that's not good. Ooh. It's better. Ixalan was a lot of fun. I really liked Ixalan. Hello, opponent. Oros. Amonkhet wasn't bad either. It was just really sad. The story was sad. I care about the story. Yeah, you would actually probably really like the Amonkhet story, because it's all about Nico Bolas just destroying everyone. Yeah, an Hour of Devastation, Nico Bolas came out, and he was like, Gatewatch, ha ha ha! Let me almost kill all of you. You can't stop me. Well, you know, hopefully they're gonna get him next time. Ixalan was kind of a side story in a way. It kind of took a detour from the main story a little bit. But, now with Dominaria, they're regrouping and I'm actually going to activate this, because I might as well. Man, I should have swung 3/3 too. And I'll throw out Mystical Carol just cuts. This is the first time I'm getting to use this land. I'm liking it. Ooh. Why is he saying good game? I don't like when people say good game early. Because I'm not sure if that means he thinks he's gonna win, or he thinks I'm gonna win. But I'm just gonna look for things anyway. Okay. I guess he was saying good game because if I hadn't cast that and I had just used this again, then it would have been over. Getting tired, making mistakes. Dude, there was a match last time where I made a mistake and literally lost the next turn. It was very sad. Okay, but they're tapped out, so I'll just use Hadana's Climb and or whatever this land is, Wing Temple, and win blocks. Or I could do that. And then it can't be blocked. It doesn't really matter. Damage. Yay! Winning! Whew. Half the game seems to be learning to watch out for those. Yeah, definitely. And I've also found that the later it is at night, the more mistakes I make. Like, if I can play Magic on a Saturday afternoon or something, it's great. But the later it gets, the more tired I get. And it becomes a problem. Not that I'm making excuses. I have to do better anyway. I'll keep that. No! Oops! Oops! Oh no! I wanted to keep that! Oh god, now I'm screwed. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Hello, person I just handed victory to. Yeah, thank you. Ooh. Counter target creature spell. Oh, Demir, how I loathe thee. This is gonna be really bad. I really wish that I hadn't accidentally clicked Mulligan there. Ugh. I'll drink my fill of water now. Yeah. Yeah, at least with this, it's restricted in such a way that, you know, it's only the 2 blocks, so there's only so many kind of combinations that they can do. And so once they play the first couple cards, I'm like, okay, they're playing this archetype. So it's a little bit easier than just, you know, card shop randomness. Oh, I can't believe I got another land. Oh, thank you, game. I will take action. What do I want to get? Do I have that epic card? See, I don't have that epic card. The green one where it's like, whenever a merfolk enters, put a +1/+1 counter on a merfolk. And it's like, you know, I don't have that one. I'm gonna get this. Because I know I'll be able to cast that next turn. And then it'll be out of -2/-2 range. Forerunner of the Heralds will be. Unless they counter the spell, which of course they did because it's Dimir. What TV do I watch? What TV do I watch? The Walking Dead. What else do I watch? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I watched Once Upon a Time, but I'm glad that it's coming to an end. Should I attack? I watched Steven Universe. Hopefully that doesn't make me too nerdy. Dragon Ball Super. Survivor is my guilty pleasure watch. I think that's about it. I used to watch a lot more TV than I do. I'm not sure what happened. Well, they're taking a break, so if you have Crunchyroll or something, you can catch up now. Yeah, they just finished the arc that they're on, and it's going on a hiatus of some amount, so could be a good time to catch up. Where did you leave off in DB Super? Not this turn, but next turn. Should I swing again? Japanese. I watch it on Crunchyroll. I think I'm gonna end turn rather than swing, because I want to keep them alive so that way I can draw cards. Ah, okay. Yeah, that arc was pretty good. I felt the ending of that arc was slightly disappointing, so to lower your expectations a little bit. But, that might have been just me. And then after that, they're doing this, like, tournament thing now. That's cool. To be super vague and non-spoilery. Yeah. Or multi-universal, I suppose, as the case may be. I actually think I'm gonna hold the lands in my hand because I want Tishana to be bearer. Yeah. It's worth it to get rid of theirs. If I don't get a return creature to hand or something, though, I'm probably done. Because I'm not going to be able to get rid of the... I'm only going to be able to deal 7 damage next turn. And then they'll kill me. The episodes appear out of order? Haha. I mean, they know it's in my hand, but I can't discard anything. Yeah, are the DB Super episodes out of order? Oh, you're watching them out of order. Okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, you can kind of do that with DB Super, I guess. But it's ideal to not. What did I say I needed? What did I say I needed? Okay. I'm trying to think, do I want to put anything out? I will put this out. No, not that. I won't have enough mana. End turn. Whew, that was almost a big mistake. Oh, yes, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess it is over. I'm confused as to why they didn't swing. Because they could have just won right there. I don't know, that was weird. It doesn't matter, they still win. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's why I hate Glyph Keeper. Because if you don't counter it, it's really hard to get rid of. Let's do some blue-black pirates. See, Piccolo is not a Saiyan, and only Saiyans can be cool now. So, sorry. I feel like that's been true since, like, the middle of Z. He'll just have to settle for being Gohan's father. That wasn't the point of the series. To raise the best child? Dude, Gohan makes me really sad. Because he was the best. He was the best. And he was just like, I don't want to be the best anymore. I want to do this other thing. I want to study and be a super awesome scholar. And it's like, dude. Makes me sad. I kind of feel like if it had stopped at the Cell Saga, it would have been good, you know? Goku's legacy continues through his son. We don't see his son become lame. Like, you know. Well, see, the trick with Saiyans is that, sure, they'll be weaker than their opponent at the start of the fight, but if they get beaten up and aren't killed, then they magically get stronger with their Saiyan blood. Yeah, at first. Though I would say, in the Frieza saga, Super Saiyan Goku was, like, definitely stronger than Frieza. Like, totally had him outclassed. But of course, Frieza never trained a day in his life, so... It should have been finished on the Cell Saga. Yeah, I agree. I know it's not a super popular opinion, but I just did not care very much for the Buu Saga. Like, I guess it had, you know, Vegeta's redemption, but meh. I think I'm going to leave them in fear of the counterspell and not cast that yet. I'm not going to attack. Yeah, but see, Toriyama likes Frieza better, so revive him instead. It's not stronger after death, it's stronger, like, until you die. You have to be beaten close to death, but not actually die. Goku's died a couple times, too. Yeah. And of course, My Hero Academia is coming back. That's another show I watch, but I haven't been watching it for a while because of it's been away. Vegeta gets beat on way worse. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it depends on the storyline. Mm-hmm. So soon now. I'm excited. It's such a good show. I've actually never watched Hunter x Hunter, but I think it's by the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, so I probably should. The show, the villain shows up, then beats everyone until Goku steps in. Super Saga's no different. Yeah, it's always waiting for Goku. Actually, I'm gonna swing this time. I'm gonna swing with this guy. And they can block it if they want to. Hunter x Hunter, okay. Then I'm gonna make the mill! Oh ha ha ha! Put stuff in your graveyard. I need Raider's Wake back. I don't have that card, and I need it, and I need to put it in this deck. You know what I learned today? The writer of Yu Yu Hakusho Hunter x Hunter and the writer of Sailor Moon are married. They have kids that I'm wondering if they're going to take up the manga writing mantle. That's not good. That I lost that creature. I was kind of depending on it. Now I can't block Fathom Fleet, Captain! This is not looking good for me. I'm going to do nothing. Probably could have played the land. I vote no! Bye! Thanks for visiting! Now that I know they don't have any tricks in hand. Oh, another land? Really? I think that might be it for me. No, because I can block this guy and then only take 4. And then if I draw River's Rebuke next turn, maybe. Probably not. Oh, they're not going to attack. Cool, I'll just have another land and sit here. Play the, I have a counterspell in my hand, but it's really a land bluff. I'm still not quite dead. I'm gonna continue to hold this land to pretend like I have something. If needed, I can always play it next turn anyway. Yeah, that's it. Wait! They messed up! Why didn't they just swing everything? See, they messed up. They should have killed me last turn. If they had swung everything. I mean, maybe they were worried about some kind of response, but what response could I have? I'm not in white. Now I should be dead. No, I'm not. I will be at 1. Actually, which one should I kill? I'll kill this one, because that makes me lose life automatically. They might be completing challenges, yeah. I know there's one for, putting out creatures. SGG. Two swampity swamps. But see, this is what always happens. I make it into 2, and then I just get beaten back down. Maybe I just gotta... What I probably need to do is just only, like, hone one deck, maybe 2, and just constantly play that deck so that I can win a good amount, even though it makes me feel bored. I just like having a variety. Oh, I think yours should go away, though. So I think what I'm going to do is make it so that they wasted their turn by not playing anything, rather than play this and have it be countered. Try to learn patience. Gotta be patient when there's blue. I'm just not great at being patient, but I'm working on it. One sec. Oh, yeah. I imagine it would. I'll try it. There's fewer counterspells they could play. Alright then. Yeah, supposedly they're inviting more and more new ones, so hopefully they're giving preference to people who applied earlier. Yeah, I figured I played so much Magic Duels, and I got to a decently high rank on that. I think I was I forget what I was at. It's been so long since I played it. You leave mana untapped, I'll do things that you can't counter. One thing that's good is that when they are inviting people to the beta, you know, they all have the precons now, and they're giving people like packs so they can catch up. So. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking there. I feel like even for students, that's typically after spring break. So, I don't know. I guess that's when they were working, right? So that's when they did it. I might make this my last one. I want to finish around 10. Can't counter a cycle either. Hmm. I am not a Hearthstone player. I gave it a try a couple of times. And by a couple, I literally mean a couple. Like, I think I opened the application like 2 or 3 times and played a few times, but it's different than Magic, and I don't know. I just didn't care for it as much. Yeah. The main thing that I dislike about it is the lack of being able to block, because you can attack creatures directly. I don't like it. Let's see if this resolves too. I wasn't in the first round, but a little bit before the NDA was lifted. I think it was February, I think. Does this exile creatures? Yeah, only creatures. I really like this. I like the animations. I like the sound effects. I feel like it's a lot more dynamic to watch. And it reminds me of it's like Magic Duels, but better because you can see what's going on. I always played Magic Duels on my phone, so it was small. And while at first I was like, oh, they got rid of all the flavor text, it actually really helps, you know, because you can make the text bigger. And I like the way that they have it with just the images, whereas in Magic Duels it was like the full card. So I think they made a lot of graphical choices that make it works better. Yes, so I like it. TLDR, I like it. Here's a question. What happens if in response I exile this creature? I want to see. I figured my trigger would have to go off first, but I wasn't sure if it would then also be exiled and if it would be in some weird loop. Okay. I also like the deck building part of it is pretty good. I like being able to search by keyword, which you couldn't do in Magic Duels, or if you could, I never figured out how to do it. So if you know the name of the card, it's a lot easier to find. Or like if you're looking for Dinosaur Tribal, you could just type in dinosaur, and you know, it's a really nice and needed feature. Do you feel like it is viable to F2P this game? I mean, I'm doing it as free to play. I haven't spent any money on it. I'm not sure if that will change. I should take my turn. I'm not sure if that will change when more people come in. But for now, it's working for me. Of course, I'm in Bronze 3, so take that what you will. Yeah, digital card games have really taken off. I've played physical Pokemon a little bit. Not a lot. I've like played with friends' decks type of. But I've at least played it before. Oh geez, look at them drawing all the cards. Yeah, the only card games I've really played are Magic, like Magic. I played Pokemon a few times, and then I've also played the Dragon Ball Super card game, which you guys are probably like, there's a card game for that? There is. One thing that's nice about it is you can't get mana screwed. Oh no! Oh well, I guess. Yeah, I can't swing again, so. What do I want to take away? The 4/4s? Or the 2/3? I'll take away the 2/3. My main thing is I don't want them gaining life. Oh, choose a. Wait. Choose a creature. That one. But I'm not gonna attack because I don't want them to gain life. Yeah. Yeah, no mana screw in Hearthstone is very, very nice. Yeah, with the Dragon Ball Super card game, essentially you have all of your cards are spells, to put it in Magic terms, and then you can play the card upside down to make it an energy card. That's problematic. Man, I was just about to win, too. Oh, now they're gonna have this machine? Oh, no. I was so close. So close. Needed one more turn. Now they're halfway back to their starting life total. Oh, man. No, you're not distracting me. There wasn't really anything I could do about that. It's not distracting. Oh, boy. Oh. Yeah, they got all that stuff back because they got rid of my Angel of Condemnation. Yeah, I'm basically done. I'm actually just gonna scoot, because they have enough where they could kill me. It was close, though. I was gonna kill them next turn if they didn't have that Ixalan's Binding. We'll play one more. Is there a limit to how many minions you can have on the board in Arena? Creatures. No. You can have as many creatures as you want, it seems like. And they just get... they shrink. And they have the multiplier. Like, if you have a whole bunch of the same creature, it'll have, like, a ×3 or something above it. Yeah, I would have gotten away with it, too! If it weren't for that meddling Ixalan's Binding. Dude, Ixalan's Binding is such a good card. It is such a good card. Because not only does it get rid of the thing, but it keeps them from casting the thing again. And it's non-land permanent. Like, it's so good. What have we got? 3 land, some cyclers. Yeah, that's not bad. No more water. That's okay. Only one more. Reserve water. Explain the process for earning new cards and packs without spending money. Well, if I were winning any games, you would see that you win cards when you win games. And if you win a certain number of games in a row, not necessarily consecutively, but if you win, like, say, 5 games in the week, then you'll get a pack, a booster pack. And it seems like they are giving Rivals of Ixalan for that. You also gain coins for winning and for achieving quests. So, like, cast 15 creatures or something like that, you'll get some coins. And with the coins, if you get 1,000 coins, you can get a booster pack. And for that, you can pick which one you want. They have Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, Amonkhet, and Our Devastation. Quests, some of them seem to be weekly, and some of them seem to be daily. I think I'm just gonna make a token, actually. Yeah, quests are weekly and daily. Oh! Yay! And look at that, it's 10 o'clock! So, this is where the quest will be. So see, I just reached 15 wins for the week. So that's why I got my pack, and I won a game, so I got a card. It's usually a common. So, I also see that I have some coins here, so I can go to the store, and I can purchase packs. And it defaults to Rivals of Ixalan, but you can pick any one you want. I've been getting Amonkhet recently. And so then you go to your packs. Here's the Rivals of Ixalan that I just got from the quest. And it shows you what you got. It does a dramatic reveal for the rare. And then I can also click on my next pack. Yes, I want to open it. That's a nice card. I like that card. And also, when you open packs, you can open the vault when it gets to 100%. So each time you get a card or a pack, it makes it tick up. I've opened it once so far, and it gave me a bunch of wild cards. So that's kind of nifty too. The gems are what you buy with money. But it's not actually enabled yet. I think they're going to enable it later. So, yep, that's how the store works. And then this is the deck builder here. So you double click to edit, and then you can see your cards. They have nice statistics. And these are the wild cards. So if you wanted to get an extra of a card, like say I wanted another Chart the Course, it'll automatically say redeem a wild card. So, yeah, that's how it works. Alright. Have a good night, everybody!